Hello, welcome. Okay, so just to start off with, just so you know that you get 2 free cards for your reading. If you want more than the 2 free cards and you want to donate, you do go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher. If you decide to donate from a tarot and oracle readings, which means that you get a few more cards for your question, you do go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher. That's something that you might want to think about if that interests you. Other thing is this month for my birthday, which is March the 11th, for those that don't know. Anyway, for March birthday special, you can get 50% off by using this link or the code on selected services. If you go into the shop and you go to March birthday specials, you can see what tarot and healing sessions are available for the March birthday special. So that's also available to you as well. Just to let you know, something to sort of think about in that regards if you want to get a private reading with me or a healing session. So don't forget March birthday special, and also anyone that donates through Ko-Fi also goes in the draw for a $20 gift voucher as well that you can use towards any reading or healing session. Okay, so think about your question. Think about something that you haven't asked before. Let's just go back into there, and I just want to change this to this screen here. Okay, so think about your question and something that you haven't asked, something that's going to empower you on your journey. You want to think about questions that are going to bring you a sense of empowerment, a sense of moving forward on your journey. So think about what affects you. How can you move forward in this relationship? What can you do to move forward? What can you do to improve the relationship? What can you do to walk away from the relationship to bring a sense of empowerment to your own journey? That's what you want to think about for a minute. Okay, so we have hello, Janelle, how are you? Marijuana, Anna, Lisa, Tiazwe, John, hi, how are you? And Ari. Okay, so I'll try and do the questions as I see them, as they come up in chat. I'll go through and do the questions that way. We'll just see how we go. I just want to try and keep this moving. Now, don't forget, if you do donate, you do skip the line, you do skip the queue, you do take priority, but it means that you also get a tarot and oracle reading, so you get a little bit more information about your question. For your tarot reading, you will only get 2 free cards. If you want more than that, please use the pinned link or the links down below. And you also go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher, which can be used towards a tarot or healing session. So just a reminder there as well. Okay, hello. So think about your question. Now, just a little thought when you're asking about someone's perception on how they feel about you. Remember, that's going to be a perception in how they feel. It may not be factual, and it may not help you move forward on your journey in any sort of way. So just think, if you ask a yes or no question, it is going to be angel answers. If it's a yes or no question, it will be angel answers. So when you ask a yes or no question, it will be angel answers, and then we'll see from there. So think about what question's going to empower you in moving forward on your journey. So let's start with hello. Do have Janelle. Got your question there. Brilliant. Then Marijuana, have you got your question in? Don't forget, type in your questions. Type them in once, and I'll scroll back to them in order as I see them. Okay, so what do you need to know for the rest of March? Right, this is the new deck I got. You would have seen I've just uploaded or released the what you call the unboxing. Well, so what do you need to know for the rest of March? Let's have a look. What do you need to know for the rest of March? Hi, Sid. How are you? Oh, what do you need to know for the rest of March? Hello. Oh, temptation came up. Addictions, bad habits, repeated patterns. Maybe you find yourself in this mode where you're repeating some things that are not good for you this month. Might be some things that are keeping you chained to the past or chained to a situation. It's allowing yourself, I think you find yourself at a bit of a crossroads. I get that sense of being trapped in a cage here. And you're finding yourself at a bit of a crossroads, needing to make some clear decisions about the direction that you're moving into. What do you need to declutter from your life, which is going to enable you to sort of move forward on this journey? Do find yourself, just be very, very careful, be very aware of how you can break that cycle. Give yourself permission to have the freedom that you need to move forward on your journey as well. Having permission to move forward. And I know it can be difficult, so maybe a to-do list or something like that. Maybe get some support or some help, something that's going to allow you to have a clear picture about the direction that you're feeling into, so you don't feel so blinded by overwhelmment as well. Sometimes you can stop yourself from moving forward, or you feel caged or feel stuck or chained to a situation because you feel like you're overwhelmed by everything that's going on. So getting some support from somebody that can give you a sense of clarity in the situation may help you as well. So I know it can take a little bit of time, but take a breath. Allow yourself this sense of, I want to say, give yourself some permission to just allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself some breathing space as well, which can be quite difficult sometimes, to just give yourself that self-care that you need. Okay, so hopefully that sort of gives you a little bit of something for you to sort of think about, reflect on, and connect with during this journey as well. Okay, so next on my list, oops. Okay, Janelle, what's in store for you for 2025? Okay. You're welcome. Hello, you're welcome. Now, don't forget, if you are a family member on my Ko-Fi, if you're a family member, means that you support me monthly. You will get exclusive content, and you also get extra cards with your readings as well. So just a little reminder for those that are Ko-Fi family, and you know who you are. You also get a little extra as well. Whoops, that was me being clumsy there. Right, Janelle, what's in store for you for 2025? Okay, so let's have a little focus here. What's in store for you for 2025? Oh, okay. These two cards pulled out. What have we got? Oh, feels like there's an end of a cycle, a beginning of something new. So it feels like there's lots of new achievements for you. It does feel like you're moving into something new. And it's interesting, you've got Five of Wands, which does tell us there's going to be some conflicts. There are going to be some challenges in 2025. There are going to be a sense, I just get the sense of like shedding old skin, sort of talks to me here, but it does sort of talk about the world's your oyster. Like there is a lot out there. New possibilities are absolutely huge, depending on what you want to do for yourself. There are going to be some challenges. There are going to be some conflicts. You might find yourself with, I want to say someone's a bit of a mind game situation where you feel like someone's sort of playing games with you. Someone's not being quite honest with you in some way. But there is that challenge, which I think you'll get through. And it's all about the achievements. It's all about allowing yourself to, I want to say, express yourself. And I say expression because of this sort of bluey greeny color here. Being able to express who you are is going to give you that healing that you need as well for 2025. So it feels like there's a lot going on for you in regards to challenges, but I feel like the world's your oyster. Like you've got that possibility of moving into new cycles. So there's a lot of new stuff happening for you. Indeed. Okay, so this is new achievements, new possibilities for you. So it feels like 2025 is going to be quite busy, a busy year for you indeed. Okay, so let's have a look there. Hi, Emma. Marigold, right. Okay, so who's next on my list? Okay, marijuana. Okay, marijuana's next. Trying to see who's got a question in here. If you don't type in your question, I can't answer it. So I'll go on to the next person. You can still type in your question, no problem. And I will do it when I see it. Anna. So don't forget, type in your question once. Now, for those that have just come in the door, you get 2 questions with your tarot reading. If you want more than the two cards for your tarot reading, 2 cards for your tarot reading. If you want more than the 2 cards, if you want a tarot and oracle, you want something a little bit more in depth, you are going to need to donate. If you donate, you're going to get a few more cards than just the 2 cards, and you also go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher. Okay, so don't forget, if you do donate through Ko-Fi today, if you do donate, you are going to get a $20 gift voucher. You will go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher, which you can use for a full reading or healing session, depending on what you want. Totally personal as well. Now, if you ask a yes or no question, it is going to be angel answers. When you ask a question that starts with is or will or should, you're going to get a yes and no answer. So that is angel answers, just so that you know. So is Olivia Williams honest about investing money and earning money? Okay, is Olivia Williams honest about money, earning money? Okay, this one here comes up. There is a yes in that there's self-belief. They believe, I get that they believe that with the investing money and earning money, that is their belief in what works for them. Okay, is what I get here. I got a very strong yes, but I feel like that's their belief about their investing money and earning money, and it's what's worked for them. Okay, let's just tell us a little bit. What else do you need to know? What else does Anna need to know about the investing money and earning money? Okay. It's all about being confident. Okay, Olivia is confident in what she's doing. She's dynamic, she's bold, there is that creative energy there. So there is that sense of, yes, it worked for them. They're honest about the way they invested money and how they earned it. Okay, and it's because of their bold, dynamic, confident energy, their creative energy. Okay, so that's what that was about. It's all about how they committed to their energy of the journey. Okay, just so that you know, for Olivia. I just wanted to put that there for you. So yeah, it's about their confidence and what was honest for them, what worked for them, their confidence, their commitment to it. So there is hard work involved. There is commitment to create the stability and the foundations of the. So that's kind of really important there. Okay, so I'm still waiting for marijuana. I still haven't had a question from them. Lisa. So who's coming towards Lisa in love? Who's coming towards Lisa in love? And this is pulled out. Who's coming towards you in love? And that's kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, we've got a King of Wands, or Mastery of Wands is what's come in. So we've got someone who's creative, passionate, desirable, always looking for adventure. Okay, you've got someone who's very, it's got the essence of someone who is, I want to say, a bit of a thinker in regards to their creative projects. They're always looking for that new venture, not necessarily adventure, but adventure as well, that business opportunity, always looking for the next big thing. Is that sort of energy coming in, always looking for the next best big thing, always thinking about what's that next big thing coming up. Okay, and so there is going to be, there will be some challenges, there may be some conflicts, there may be a sense of someone who can be, with the Five of Wands, you've got someone who there is that conflict, in their way, you know, with that conflict that they may have within themselves. Maybe you feel like they cause conflict with other people. There is a bit of a challenge. They're always, I just feel like they're always looking for the next big thing. They're always, but there are going to be challenges within this relationship. There's always going to be challenges of some sort. And how you deal with it is up to you, of course. No, I haven't quite got there yet, John. You're nearly there. I've got hello, Janelle. I'm just waiting for marijuana. I've done Anna, Lisa. I've got Tiana, and then John. You're nearly there. Nearly there. Just another couple to go, John, and I'll have you next. So, so I think for May, you've got, for who's coming towards you in love, is you've got someone who is looking for the next big venture, someone who, but there is going to be conflict. There are going to be some challenges. Okay. Okay, so I've done hello, done Janelle, I'm waiting for marijuana, I haven't done yet. Done Anna, done Lisa, Tia. Okay, so your question is, and then John after that. What are Siddharth's current energies towards you? Okay, so you're looking at the feelings, what's going on with current energies. You want to know what's happening. What's happening with this relationship? What's Siddharth's feelings towards you? Okay. Okay, kind of interesting. You got the World, which is like new, like an end of something, beginning of something new, like there's a new cycle, moving into a new cycle, new possibilities, and we have hope with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups talks about hope of some sort. So there is a moving on energy, looking for hope in some way. So you're looking at Siddharth's current energies towards you is like there's an end of a cycle, like something's changing. It feels like there's something. No worries, John, no worries. It can be a bit hard to see where we are in the lists when we don't have the mod, we don't have like the mod, like the lists and things. But that's okay. I'm just moving through. So yeah, Tiazbe, Saxena, Saxena. Okay, so you've got Siddharth's energies towards you. There is that moving, a new cycle, new possibilities, the end of something final. There is a change, there is a shift of some sort, but there does bring a sense of hope. Okay, there is that sense of completeness, wholeness within the journey. So maybe the energies towards you are feeling like there is an ending of something, beginning of something new. There is a shift, there is a change. So it does give the sense of hope on some level. The feeling like there is some sort of hope is what I get here. A sense of completeness, a sense of feeling like a wholeness within the relationship on some level. So that's the feelings, that's the energies at the moment. Is there's a shift, there is this, definitely feels like there's some movement going on. There is a sense of hope as well in some way. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there with the cards. Right, now I still haven't got marijuana. Now we've got John next. Will you have a common romantic interest message? Okay, so you've asked a yes or no question. Will you have a common romantic? Oops, it's me just throwing the cards around. Okay, will you have a common romantic? Oh, not this month. Feels like the message is not coming this month. It feels unlikely to arrive this month unless something changes. Okay. So it's saying that it's unlikely you'll get a romantic interest message coming this month. Okay, so you've got the sense, it's interesting because you've got the moon and the sun sort of together, and I don't know whether that's because they were stuck together or that's just the way they came out. But we've got that sense of when we look at the moon card, it talks about being reflective, is what I'm getting here. I'm getting a sense of needing to be reflective and begin a new, and I just got the sense of beginning a new day. Okay, so it feels like there is unlikely to be a message this month. It feels like, no, it's not going to be a message this month, but but this month is a need for you to be reflective and to sort of begin a fresh perspective. To be reflective, but look at the fresh perspective on the situation. So I get a sense of sort of beginning a new day, a new, I just get like a new day. So I get a sense of being reflective here. That's all I get with the moon card. It just keeps saying to me, be reflective, be reflective. I know there's lots of other meanings to it, but I just get a sense of you needing to be reflective on what's important to you. Reflective on what are you afraid of, what's the need to sort of move into a new cycle, new possibility. But I just keep getting be reflective. And the sense of a new day is a new beginning on some level. Okay, John, so that's what I'm getting for you. I'm getting the sense of, no, unfortunately, there's not going to be a message for you this month, but this month gives you the chance to be reflective, and to think of things as being a new beginning, a new possibility, a new day. Okay. So, you're welcome, John. You're welcome. Okay. Next on the list was Ari. Okay, Ari, you're next. And then I have Sid. Ari, Sid, and Eagle. Ari. Oh, okay. Ari, let's have a look. Okay. Which job? What happens with Applebee's and Wednesdays? Okay. Whoa. Applebee's. So that's Applebee's. And that's Wendy's. Applebee's. Oh, Applebee's feels like it's going to take something from you. Applebee's gives me 7 of Swords, which tells me that something's going to be taken from you. It's not a positive experience from Applebee's. And yet Wendy's, tells me you got huge potential there. So Wendy's tells me that there's a lot of potential for you. Applebee's feels like there's going to be something taken from you. It doesn't feel, no, Mystic, you're coming up. You're coming up. You're after Sid. You're after Eagle. Yeah, after Sid, I think. Eagle. After Eagle. Mystical, you're after Eagles. No, nobody skipped. Nobody skipped. Okay, so Ari, I feel like for you that Applebee's is going to take something from you. It feels like something is not quite right there. But the Wendy's tells me that you've got huge potential, gives you huge potential. So I do feel like Wendy's is going to give you lots of potential. There's lots of possibilities in regards to new beginning. With Applebee's tells me with the 7 of Swords, it feels like something is taken from you. Maybe it's not going to be quite what you're expecting it to be. Applebee's is not going to be quite the job that you're expecting it, where Wendy's is going to give you the potential. Okay, so that's something to sort of think about there. Okay. Okay, Sid's next. Then Eagle, then Mystical. Okay. You're welcome, Ari. You're welcome. Ooh, will I get in gear and get my sewing remove emptied? Okay, so what's going on for you? I have a question. Will you get in gear and get your sewing remove emptied? Your sewing remove emptied and redone by end of the month. Okay, so you're saying, will you get things sorted? Will your sewing gear be all sorted and everything like that? Let's have a look. Will be emptied and redone by the end of the month. Let's have a look. And then I'm going to dive into a little further. Yeah, it just means, Ari, that things might not be quite what you're expecting. So you might feel like could be an idea, it could be a perception about what you're feeling. When I say that something's been taken from you, it could be a feeling. Maybe you're feeling like something's been taken from you. Maybe you feel like, okay, I'll have a look at this first. Will you get, oh, okay. Feels like you're going to be distracted. Yeah. So there's something going to be distracting you, is what I see. When I see that something's better for you, tells me that you're going to get distracted. So let's have a look. Now, Sid is Ko-Fi family as well. So there's a lot going on here. One minute, I'm just going to. Okay, Sid, let's have a look. Okay, distracted. Let's have a look what's going on for you. Creative. Okay, I just get the sense of, it feels like you're always getting creative. You're always doing creative projects. Giving birth to creative projects is what I want to say here. Feels like you're always giving birth to creative projects in a sense of way. And so I feel like there's a celebration within you as well. Feels like there could be some celebration going on. Could be a sense of I just feel like there's a celebration going on in some way. That's what I get. Is this what I get with the Four of Wands? Is the celebration. Now, Action of Wands reversed, like Knight of Wands reversed, is going to tell me that you're going to feel a little stuck in some way as well. And I think you're stuck with organization of your sewing stuff that needs to be done. Okay, so you might feel like you are not really moving forward. There's a hesitation going on. And I get Four of Coins. And so we get this sense of holding on to something that's not really going to give you the freedom that you need. So there is definitely something keeping you stuck in regards to what you're doing. But I do feel like there is a creative energy about you that you want to celebrate. And so that's why I think you're always distracted and with your giving birth to other creative projects. Okay. And so you feel stuck in regards to actually getting anything actually completed and done. I feel like there's this holding on to something that's not allowing you to move forward. It feels like you're just holding on to little bits and pieces without actually getting anything completed. Okay, so let's do the healing waters. Okay, what's really driving you? It's about finding that true motive to get it done, that breaking free of the distractions. Okay, it's about you finding what's your true motive to actually get the sewing stuff completed. Once you sort of work that nutshell down to it, or what's your motive to keep being distracted, Once you've got that in a nutshell, I think you'll be able to sort of move forward on that. So yeah, there's some stuff that you need to look at, some stuff that you need to reflect on. I think there's some stuff that's going to, you've got to find that true motive that's going to enable you to keep moving forward on the journey, Sid. So yeah. Shoot, I just dropped the book. Guidebook. I'll do that later. Or you can hear the guys working next door. You're welcome, Sid. I owed you that. Right, mystical. Let's have a look. How are we going? Right, Sid, Eagle, then mystical. Okay, so Eagle was a general, and then I'll do mystical is next. Then we're getting there. So hi, Grace. How are you? And marigolds. Right, let's have a look. So how are we doing? So after Eagle, I've got mystical. After mystical is marigold. After marigold is Emma. And after Emma is Cookie Victoria. After Cookie Victoria is Grace. Yes, Emma, you're still on the list. If you, yeah. So Eagle, mystical, marigold, and Emma. Okay, Emma, you're after marigold. Okay, Eagle. Let's do this next. Right. General for the next 48 hours. Okay, let me just throw in this incense so we can clear. Sorry if you guys can hear in the background the someone working next door. Yep, Lisa. Okay, for those that have just come in the door, welcome, welcome. Now, you get 2 cards for your reading, right? I normally do your 2 cards for the reading. Sorry, Eagle, it's not yours yet. I'm just explaining. You get 2 cards for your reading. If you want more than the 2 cards, you can donate. And if you donate, you go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher, which you can use for a full tarot reading or healing, depending on what you want. They're the options there. Okay, just to let you know that you get 2 cards for your free tarot reading. If you want a tarot and oracle, like I just did for Sid, it's a donation. Sid is part of my Ko-Fi family, which is why she got more cards. But you can also get, if you donate, you'll get more tarot and oracle cards as well. Okay, so general for the next 48 hours. Don't forget also for the March birthday specials, we also have 50% off selected full services as well, which you can find all the information on my Ko-Fi when you scroll back and have a look at some of the messages on the Ko-Fi page. Okay, so Eagle, what does Eagle need to know for the next 48 hours? What's important for Eagle over the next 48 hours? Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, for the next 48 hours for Eagle, what have we got? Okay. We have Mastery of Wands. And so we've got that sense of you're being asked to think about your next creative project. Think about what's next for you. I think that's really important for you. There's a lot of reflection, a lot of thought going into your self-expression, to express yourself, to what do you truly want? What's your desire is what I want to say. Think about your desires at this time. It's all about the creative energy. It's all about giving birth to something new in your life. It feels like for the next 48 hours, you're being asked to sort of think about how you can create something new in your life. I think that there's a lot of deep thinking, there's a lot of thought in regards to your creative energy is kind of really important for you. Okay, Eagle. So it's kind of really important for you to think about what your next big venture is. What's your next big creative project? What can you give birth to that's going to allow you to move forward in your journey? It's all about your desires, your passions, your spiritual energy, your sense of what's next for you. You're being asked to really deep think about what you can give birth to, is what I'm getting here. It's all about that sense, it's what you can, I just get the sense of what can you take care of? What's important for you to take care of in the next 48 hours? Feels like something's really big here. You're on the cusp. I want to say you're on the cusp of something big. But what you choose to do with it is about creating it, germinating it, fertility. It's about that nurturing energy, giving birth to something new, something big here. What's your next big venture, Eagle? Are you ready to take action? Feels like there's a lot of thought going into it, but are you ready to take the action you need in the next 48 hours? That's what seems really important here. Okay, next on the list. Mystical. Okay. Then I've got Marigold. Mystical, Marigold, and Emma. And then I'll continue. Right, Mystical. You're in no contact, but what is Jamel's energy towards you, even though there's no contact? Okay, so we've got this card here. Oh, this one here, and not that one. That's right. What is Jamel's energy towards you? Okay, the first card we have is Three of Swords. So it talks about heartbreak, sorrow. Definitely feels like there's some emotional challenge, a perception in the energy towards you. This definitely feels like there's some sort of heartbreak, some sort of sorrow of some sort. And we have Three of Wands reversed, which tells me that there's a need to pause. There's a need to reflect, and I don't feel like there is any reflection. There's some sorrow, but it feels like there's dwelling in that sorrow. There's no change of, I want to say no change of heart, no change of perception in the situation. It feels like there's no time to wallow in one's own heartbreak, and that's what I feel like. Even though he's in a Jamel might be a sort of a sorrow energy, he's not dwelling on it. He's not even thinking about what's next. Hi, Prab. How are you? So, mystical, it feels like Jamal's energy towards you is that he's in a heartbreak, sorrow state. There's no reflecting, there's no thought about what's next. There's a delay or there's a block to thinking about you. It feels like he's rushing around doing his own thing, like he's in his own world. Okay, so I don't feel Jamal is in sorrow, heartbreak, a sort of a sadness energy, but he's not dwelling on it. He's sort of busy. I want to say that he hasn't stopped and paused or reflected on the situation. Feels like he's still sort of doing other things, keeping himself busy in the situation. You're welcome, Mystical. You're welcome. So I think it's about you sort of getting on and getting your things done. Right. So Mystical, which we just did. Sorry, Mystical. And then I've got Marigolds next. And then after Marigold, Emma. So Marigold's question. Oops. I missed your question. Oh. Okay, you want to know if RC is a future spouse. Okay, again, a yes and no question. Let me just grab. The yes and no cards. When you ask a yes and no question, that's the sort of thing we're going to do. Okay, so it's not going to give us a lot at this stage, but let's have a look. Sometimes I just got to take a breath for a second. Don't forget, if you want a little bit more in-depth reading, anything from $1 is going to get you a little bit more cards, a few more cards, a tarot and oracle reading, but it's also going to allow you to go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher, which you can use for a full tarot and oracle reading, just to remind you. Yeah. Okay, is RC your future spouse? Okay, is RC Marigold's future spouse? Is there a future for RC and Marigold in regards to relationship? Okay. Okay, there's some things that need to be considered. There's a reconsider energy about it. Okay, so you get the sense of reconsidering the situation. So maybe not as a long-term future spouse, maybe not a spouse as such, but doesn't mean it's not going to be a boyfriend or anything like that. A spouse is more of a husband energy. Not a husband energy. Could be a boyfriend energy. But there are some things that do need to be considered. Okay, so can you give us a little bit more information in regards to this? Okay. Just to give you a little bit of an idea. Okay, so it talks about reconsidering. There's some stuff that needs to be considered. Okay, interesting here. We get 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands tells me there's a need for patience. There's a need to I'm just getting a sense of just patience, a sense of just taking a moment. We've got 8 of Cups, which, sorry, is that 5 of Cups? Sorry, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups tells me there's some things that are out of your control. Okay, there's a need for patience because there's some things that are out of your control. There's some things that may not happen the way you're expecting them to be. Okay, so I think it feels like you're rushing into expecting the future instead of being in the now. And so with the current energies, it's like saying, no, it's not going to happen, but things can change depending on time. Hi, Shirley. Okay, so Marigold, it feels like RC is may not be a future spouse right now on the energies, because there are some things that do need to be considered or reconsidered in regards to the situation. There is a need for patience, because there's some things in life you can or cannot control. Okay, there's some things that are spilt milk, are things that you may not take in consideration in regards to the relationship. So I think there's a lot to learn, a lot to discover about the relationship yet. So just because it's saying that it's not going to be a future spouse, is like there's some stuff that needs to be considered or reconsidered in regards to the situation, doesn't mean he's not going to be a boyfriend or a partner on some level. So that's where the patience comes into life, because there are some things that you may or may not be able to control. Some things that you may not be able to control that in regards to emotions and things that change over time. Okay, so all about being in the now, not worrying too much about the future right now. So up to you what you do with it, of course, Marigold, but I'm getting a sense of there's some stuff that you need to think about very, very carefully before becoming before RC is able to become a future spouse on any level. So there are some things that need to be thought about. There is a need for patience and be in the now. Okay, so take care. Right, so how are we going here? So let me just look at, I've just got to be careful. I can't be on forever. So guys, don't forget, if you do want a full reading with me, you can book a reading using the March birthday specials, which you can find the information on my Ko-Fi as well. Okay, Emma, you're next. Okay, after Emma, okay, I have Cookie Victoria, and then Grace. Cookie Victoria, then Grace. And then we've got, Lisa Love Sign and Sexy Girl. Prab and Shirley. Okay, so yep, you guys are still in here, but just gotta I can't rush. Just gotta make sure that you're gonna get your question. Okay, what does MO want from you? What does MO want from you? What does MO want from you? Okay, Emma. You're welcome, Shirley. Now, don't forget, for your tarot reading is 2 cards. If you want a little bit more in-depth, you can donate using the pinned links or the links down below. If you do donate, you do go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher, which you can use for a full reading or healing session. Okay, so don't forget, if you do want more than just the 2 cards for your tarot and oracle reading, you can go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher, which you can use for a full tarot reading or healing. So there's some options there. You also have the option with the March birthday special, which is 50% off selected tarot readings or healing sessions as well. So there's some options going on there. Okay. What does MO want from Emma? What does, okay. That's the card there. And there. What does MO want from you? So the first card we have here is the Star. Okay, it feels like they've got a wish, they've got a want, a desire. It feels like they've got a wish on some level. There's something that they're wishing for that they want from you. There's something that they really want. There's a wish. That's all it's got here is a wish, a desire, if you like. Whew. And we get 10 of Swords, but reversed. Okay, 10 of Swords is about a delay okay, with the Ten of Swords reversed, I get a sense of being things not ending in some way. So there is some sort of wish that they want to achieve, and they don't want things to end. They don't want things to stop. They don't want things to be final in whatever that situation is. So this definitely feels like you've got a shining light that lies within you. There is a light within you that they want for themselves. They want that light, and they don't want things to end. They want things to continue here. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? Well, I'm up to Emma. Yes, Ethereal. Yes, Ethereal. Ethereal. Yeah, Ethereal. Okay, so I'll go through the list in a minute, Caitlin. So, Emma, I do feel like there is a light within you that Emo wants. Okay, they've got a wish. They've got something that they really, really want, and they don't want things to end. They want things to continue. I've got a continuation here, not an ending, not something final. Emma. So they don't want things to end. That's all I'm getting for you in regards to that question, is that they've got a wish, and you've got this inner light that they want from you. But they don't want things to end. I've got a sort of with the Ten of Swords reversed, I get the sense of things not ending. They want things to continue. They don't want things to be final in some way. Okay, they're not looking for something to end. They're just looking for something to continue, whatever that wish is. You've got a light within you that they want. That's all I'm getting there. Okay, so the list, Caitlin. Okay, let me see. Emma, which I just did. Okay, Cookie Victoria. Grace. Lisa Love Sign. Sexy Girl. Prab, or P. Shirley. And you, Caitlin. And Ethereal. You're welcome. You're welcome. Cool. Okay, that's the list, Caitlin. Okay, Cookie Victoria. Let's have a look. What was your question? If you haven't typed in a question, I can't do a reading for you. So make sure you've typed in your question. If they haven't typed in a question, I can't do their reading. Like Marijuana, she never typed in a question, and so I couldn't do her reading. So no question, no reading. So do make sure you do type in your question. So this is, yeah, please type in your question once. You can type it in type it in straight away, because then I can do your reading. If you don't type in your question, I cannot do your reading. So Cookie Victoria, I didn't see your question. So I will do Grace's question next. If you don't type in a question, I cannot do your reading. Oh, okay, so you're asking a yes and no question. So if you ask a yes and no question, it is angel answers. Because we want to know the yes and no. Marek, will he want to get back into the relationship with you? Okay, so you want to know, will he want to get back into a relationship with me? Does he want to reconcile? Let's have a look. This one here is screaming at me. Got no. But that might be due to circumstances at the moment. Things could change. Remember, this is the energy that's current. This is the current energy. Okay, so things can change depending on stuff that's going on. Okay, so tell us a little bit more about the relationship. Tell us a little bit more about what's going on. Okay. So, okay, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups to me is the sense of, I want to say that there is a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Okay, I do feel like there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. We've got Mastery of Swords reversed. So he's not really thinking about stuff at all. He's not really thinking about the relationship. Okay, it feels like he's got a lot of stuff going on behind. Marek's got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. He's got a lot of stuff happening. So he's not really thinking about the relationship as such. Okay, I don't feel like he's thinking about the relationship right now. That's why I'm getting a no. He's not going to get back to you at this stage because he's got a lot of stuff going on in his own life. Marek's got a lot of stuff going on in his own life, so he's not really thinking about the relationship at this time. Okay? So that's the current energy. Things could change, but right now, no. There's some, he's got so much going on in his own life, got so much stuff going on in their own life that they're not really thinking about the relationship at all at this stage. Okay? You're welcome, Grace. You're welcome. Right. Okay, Lisa. Remember, if you don't type in your question, I cannot do it for you. So make sure you got your question in. Okay. What will come and major milestone over the next month? Oh, okay. This is pulling out here and here. Okay, so what's going on for you? Whew. Okay, justice. Okay, I don't know if you're dealing with any legalities or anything, but it's all about finding a sense of equilibrium, looking at the consequences of any actions that you take at this time, and knowing your potential. I feel like you don't know what you're actually capable of. There's some doubt creeping in, is what I want to say. There could be some doubt creeping into your journey at the moment. So you've got to know what your potential actually is, what you're actually capable of achieving. So this month is all about looking at the consequences of any actions that you take, trying to find a sense of equilibrium, trying to find that balance within your journey. Maybe you're dealing with some legal issues in some way. Maybe there's something that's sort of coming up that requires some attention. Okay, Neil, you might need to pay a little attention to it, allowing you that sense of knowing what you're actually capable of achieving, knowing your true potential. is really important for you over the next month. There are some, I do feel like there's some major challenges, and it comes from your own self-doubt. So being able to know what your true potential is really important, trying to find a sense of balance, equilibrium in your life, looking at the consequences of any actions that you take and how you're going to deal with them on some level over the next month. So there's definitely feels like there's some challenges coming up for you, but knowing what you're actually capable of and what you're able to achieve is a big thing for you this month. Okay, Lisa, hopefully, or Lauren, sorry, Lisa Lauren, I don't know what I wrote. Okay, so Lisa, yeah, that's really important for you at this time. Sexy girl. Okay, how does Fire Spawn? Yeah, I can fit you in. How does Kay currently feel about you? How does Kay feel about Sexy Girl? How does Kay feel about Sexy Girl? Okay, feels like there's a lot of thinking going on about you, trying to decide on goals with you, trying to decide what's important to the journey, to the path. And we've got Wheel of Fortune, which is good fortune, life's ups and downs, sense of moving forward. Yeah, it feels like a real positive energy towards you. It feels like Kay, Sexy Girl, is thinking very positively about you at this time. It does feel like there's a lot of thinking. And we've got Wheel of Fortune, which is sort of a positive energy card here. So it feels very positive energy. You know, what are their desires? They're thinking about their desires with you, their potential with you, their goals with you. So deciding on what's next with you. So this definitely feels like there's something positive energy going on here with you. Positive energy, good fortune. Thinking about good fortune with you. Okay, Prab, then Shirley, then Caitlin. Okay. Prab, what's your question, Prab? Okay, so what's going on with the chances of your next communication? What's happening with this energy here? Okay, Prab, let's have a look. Okay, Messenger of Wands, a Page of Wands. Feels like there's that new beginning. It's all about drive and motivation. So there's definitely a drive and a motivation there. And we've got Six of Coins, which is about a give and take, harmony sort of energy. So it tells me that you've got, even though you haven't spoken to him for a long time, there are possibilities of communication. The reason why I say communication, because Messenger of Wands is someone who communicates. You've got that drive, that motivation, looking for messages coming through. So this definitely feels like there's a messenger card coming up there. This definitely feels like that message is coming in. There is a high chance there. And you do have the Six of Coins, which is a give and take. So there is that sense of giving the message to you. So it feels like there is something coming up. Don't know when, but it's definitely coming up. There's definitely feels like there is a chance of communication with the two of you. So there is possibility coming up at some stage where you will communicate. There is a need to be patient though, but there's definitely communication coming up with regards to that. Okay, Shirley, you're next. Oops. Shirley, then Caitlin, and then Ethereal and Freespawn. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, insight. How the interview. Okay, remember I'm only giving you 2 cards. If you want more information, you can donate, totally up to you. There is option for more information if you wish to. You can donate and go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher, of course. So, yeah. So remember, I'm just giving 2 cards, so it might not be a lot of information, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so it tells me what's your insight into your business opportunity. It does give me an opportunity. It does give you an opportunity. It tells me things went well. Okay, the interview went well. Okay, so what's going to be the outcome? So what could be the results of that interview since it went so well? What are you telling me here? Okay. Now we do have death, which is transformation, freedom, a sense of moving through. It will give you it's a transitional time. Okay, so the interview went well, gives you the opportunity, and it's transformative. Okay, I tell you that the outcome will be transformative. It does give you the freedom to move forward. Now, the freedom I get from the butterfly straight away. Okay, that's what stood out to me was the freedom and the blossoms, the sense of things blooming into something new. So it does tell me that it's going to be transformative for you. Yes, the interview went really, really well, and it is going to be transformative. There is the sense of blooming well. Okay. It's a part-time job. Okay, so that's why it's transformative. I just got the word transformative, and you're blooming. It does give you a chance to bloom. It does give you a chance to grow. Okay, it is transformative energy, but you are at a transitional stage right now, but it is transformative. So that's what tells me what the outcome will be. It will be transformative. Okay, so yeah, so overall the job went really, really well. Okay, help support transformative. That's where the transformation comes into play then. Transformative is going to help you. Right, Caitlin. Now, being my mod, of course. Do you need to do more? Oh, okay. So what does Caitlin need to do in regards to... Oh, shoot, this popped out straight away. Kind of interesting because I got 8 of Swords, which tells me that Mark is... what do you need to know? Do you need to do more? That Mark's in a bit of a stuck stage. He's unsure about walking forward. So do you actually need to do more? What does Caitlin need to do? Whoa! Jeepers creepers. Okay. Okay. Nurture of Cups tells me it's about nurturing the emotions. So what do you need to do? Feels like you just need to be there. Feels like Mark's very stuck and you just need to be there. You just need to be there. Okay, is there anything else that Caitlin needs to do at this stage? Okay. I just get the sense of just being giving. Being giving is really important here. Just to be giving. Okay. Oh, I think a bit of harmonious. Just don't be too much. Don't be over. Yeah, is there anything physical? That's what I was sort of saying. Physical to do. It's interesting that just came up twice. It pulled out again. Messenger of Wands. What else can we do? A messenger, Page of Wands. Page of Wands. We're talking about drive, motivation. Be the messenger. Listen. I get the sense of just listening. That's all you can do. It's just listen, be there. So what I'm getting here is a lot about he's still trapped in his own emotions. Okay, he's still feeling very trapped in his own emotions. I don't feel like you can physically drive anywhere, physically do anything, but I do feel like there is a sense of just being there, nurturing the emotions. Give and take is that sense of being ready to sort of receive, if you like. Just give to yourself and just listen. Just listen to what he's saying. Listen to what Mark is actually saying. He might not say a lot, but listen to what he actually said. Okay? Might not say a lot. Yeah, I know you can't drive. I didn't mean like physically driving. I realize that, Caitlin. I didn't mean physically driving. I know. What I mean is like taking a bus or something like that. But yeah, I get a sense of you listening. Yeah. Okay, just be there. That's all you can do. Listen to what he actually said. Even though he may not say a lot, listen to what he actually said, because that'll be a clue. Okay, so we've got two last ones, so we're ending soon. Oh, hi. What a lovely day. Yeah. The last three. That's the last one. Don't forget, guys, if you want more, you can donate. Go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher. Or don't forget March's birthday specials if you want a tarot and oracle reading. Right, so namaste. So we're just looking for did I have a question? Oh yeah. What is coming towards you in love? Okay, let's have a look. What's coming towards you in love? For those that don't know, I'm using the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed, just so you know. And if you want a little bit more information, a tarot and oracle reading, you can donate. Yeah, I think Firespawn typed in their question, I think. I did see Firespawn's. Oh, no, just added to the list. No question. Okay. So, yeah. Make sure you type in your question, otherwise I can't do your reading. I thought Firespawn had, but they hadn't. Just asked, could they be added? So we're just looking for some questions. If you don't type the question in, I can't do your reading. There was also Marijuana, which never typed in her question either. So I don't know what happened there. Oh no, sick. Nico, oh, that's bad. That's no good. Okay, what's coming towards Guillermo? Oh yeah, and Cookie Victoria. That's right. Cookie Victoria never typed in their question either. They don't type in a question, I can't do your reading. So if you've popped in and you've seen that I haven't done a reading for you, it's because you haven't typed in a question. Okay, so what's coming towards Guillermo? Ooh, okay, so that's popped out. That flew out. And that. So let's have a look. Ethereal. What have we got? Whoa. Okay. Definitely feels like there's a kind, caring, I want to say generous sort of energy, a very mothering energy in a way, someone who's very kind, very caring. And we get the Hanged One. So we're looking at someone who may... So coming towards you in love. What's coming towards you in love? I'm getting a sense of sacrifice, looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, so we've got someone who is very kind, very caring, someone who really is very nurturing energy. Okay, you've got someone who's a very nurturing energy, looking at things from a different perspective, maybe sacrificing something for you in some way. So there's a lot of, I want to say a lot of gentle love coming in, a lot of giving, someone who gives to you, someone who's very giving energy. So it really asks that you look at things from a different perspective, look at what's being sacrificed, giving birth to the relationship as well. So there's a lot of love. I'm getting a lot of love here, a lot of enlightenment, understanding, looking outside the box sort of energy. Okay, so feels like something's really, I want to say inspiring, inspirational love towards you at some stage. And the rose here tells me it's a very, and it's a yellow rose, so it tells me it's a very friendship-based energy. With the purple here, tells me it's very spiritual energy. There's a lot of healing going on with this, so I feel like it's a very loving, very gentle, kind energy coming towards you in love. Very sacred, sacred energy, sacred feminine energy. So very, very gentle, very kind. So you got some good energy coming towards you in love. Really positive energy. Okay, fire spawn. So I don't know where fire spawn's question is, because I haven't seen that question. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh no, Nicole, that's no good. Right. So so if you haven't typed in your question, I can't do your reading. So I will do this one. Yep, I saw you typed yours. That's cool. Thank you. Yeah, it's when you if there's no question, I can't do your reading. So if you're in chat and you haven't typed in your question, yeah. Thanks, Caitlin. Muchly appreciated. Okay, did you have a past life in Asia as a monk? Okay, so we're doing a yes and no question. Let's see. Did you have... Okay, so this has popped out. No, not as a monk. Not in Asia. Not an Asian monk. So not Asian, but it could be something else. Could be still a monk, but not in Asia. You could be in Asia, but not as a monk. So not as a monk in Asia. But you could still be a monk. Yeah. You could still be spiritual. You could still be spiritual, Nicole. Could still be spiritual. Let me just have a look. Oh, sorry, I've got to go for a dive, Nicole. Wait a minute, I haven't finished yet. I want to see. Oh, there could be some options. You could still be spiritual in Asia, or you could still be a monk in a different country. Okay, in Bhutan lately. Okay. So let's see if I can sort of carry on. Let me just see if I can think about energies of the past. Let's have a look here. Okay. If I'm thinking about Asia, thinking about Bhutan, tell me what sort of energy. What sort of energies? Yeah, an ascetic, but not necessarily a monk. Buddhist. Ascetic, but not necessarily a monk. Maybe a hermit of some level. Kind of interesting. Okay, so definitely an ascetic, definitely something very spiritual, not necessarily a monk. I feel like you were a hermit, someone who was alone in your journey. Not necessarily, and that was quite interesting. A Buddhist ascetic. Definitely feels like there's some sort of hermit, some sort of alone energy. Fasting or deprivation. So you fasted. Okay, you're someone who was very okay, so you're not necessarily a monk, but definitely an ascetic of some sort. So definitely on a religious fast of some energy. So I don't know whether food is always an aspect for you. That was kind of interesting. Now, there was some sort of air disaster on some level in regards to your not had what? Yeah, I don't know. It just says maybe you just didn't eat a lot. Maybe it was something for your spirituality. And I'm definitely getting something like an air disaster on some level. Okay, and the last one here. Okay. Bullied as well. Bullied come up. Okay. and destruction. Destroyed. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Destroyed. I feel like you were bullied, destroyed through some sort of air disaster. It could be a tornado, or I don't feel like it's something to do. I feel like this is to do with you being an ascetic. So this is this sort of timeline in Asia where food was a big thing for you. There was some sort of, I don't know whether it was bombs being dropped in some way. I do feel like there was some sort of, when we're talking about air disaster, could be about bombs and things like that. Definitely to do with that time. You were bullied, so you were targeted in some way and destroyed in some way in regards to that energy. So yeah, so I don't think you were a Buddhist monk, but you're definitely spiritual in that way, a Buddhist ascetic. So I do feel like there was some sort of fasting, definitely on your own. So it could be some sort of bombs or some sort of fire in the air, air fire. So I do feel like you were bullied or targeted, destroyed in some way, and that can be part of what you're drawn to sort of stand in your own spirituality as an individual, not necessarily in a coven or a group or anything like that. I feel like a very solitude energy. Bomb raids, yeah. I definitely feel like there was some sort of bomb. I was getting more of a bomb sort of energy when I looked at the air disaster. Definitely about being bombed, being targeted in some way. And I think that could be part of being bullied or being destroyed. Okay, and part of that energy. So I think that solitude is really important to you. I think your alone time is really valuable for your journey. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. So not a Buddhist monk, but definitely ascetic of some sort. Definitely feels like there was a solitude. Starving. Definitely felt like food was a big deal, and part of your spirituality. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nicole. You're welcome. So yeah, kind of interesting there. So I do want to make sure. You're welcome. I do want make sure that we do oops. So I don't think anyone else typed in a question. So I do want to type in, whoops, that one there. Whew. So yeah, thank you. Don't forget, if you do donate, you can donate at any time. If you donate for a reading at any time, you do go in the draw for a Ko-Fi. Doesn't have to be for the live. Yep. It does the conversion automatically if you're in Canada. You can donate. And what I'll do, Prab, I can do a separate video for you at any time. I can do a video for you at any time. If you donate with your question, I can do your reading for you as any time, because I am finishing up now. I have been on for over an hour and a half, and I do want to have something to eat, and I do want to have a bit of a chill and a reset. So you can donate, and I can do you a video at any time. I can do a separate video for you. Okay, so if you want to donate now, and I can do a reading for you at any time, it's not a problem at all. Yes, Ko-Fi automatically does the currency conversion. Whatever you want to donate is totally up to you. No, just send me a message. Once you've donated, you can send me a message on Ko-Fi and I can do your reading anytime. Yeah, don't put it in chat because I'll miss it. Once it's closed off, it does take a bit before it resets, before it shows up. So send me a message with the question when you've paid. When you've done the thing, you can send me a message with your question and I can do your video at any time. So it'll be ready for you and I'll send you a link. If you send me a message, I can send you a link with the video. Okay? Oh, that's all right. The account's free. It's a free account. It's not a problem. You can do it as a guest. Not a problem. You can also donate by using the PayPal as well. And that. So don't forget, if you want a reading with me, you can donate. And you also have the option with the March birthday specials. You can get a full tarot reading and healing session, which is a private, unlisted video or an email or a video chat at 50% off using the March. Oh, okay. So just use Stripe. You can use Stripe then and or Google Pay, whatever you want, and that does your credit cards, not a problem at all. So yeah, that's cool. So there's lots of options there as well. So it's not just PayPal, it's also Stripe, which gives you the Apple Pay or Google Pay, whatever that is. There, that's that credit cards. Yeah, not a problem at all. Prab, yep. So yeah, it does give you the options there indeed. Okay, cool. Easy via card. Yep. Okay, awesome. So Prab, just send me a message through and I will do your reading for you with a video if you wish to. And you'll also go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher as well. So not a problem. So you go in the draw for a $20 gift voucher. Okay. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, you can donate at any time if you want a message, if you want a reading from me. Anytime you can donate, not a problem. If you're a Ko-Fi member and support as a member, oops, options are there as well. Oops. Memberships as well. Okay, thanks everybody. Muchly appreciated. Okay, and I'll talk to you all later.